Alright, so mic seems to be working properly this time. So just a quick short little segment here before we actually get into the real video. Last night I recorded this whole video, and the gameplay that you guys are seeing was the gameplay that I played while making the video, but for some reason, I think it was Discord that fucked with the audio of my video. Basically muting my mic, it ended up bringing my mic sensitivity all the way down to 0, so you could barely hear me. It sounded like I was outside trying to yell through this wall through a fucking pillow, while also having my mouth taped shut, so I'm not really sure what the fuck happened there, but anyway, we're gonna move on and we're gonna get into this video talking about Modern Warfare. Now I'm like so paranoid that my mic isn't actually going to be working right, so I keep like looking over and making sure every word that I say makes this little volume bar jump a little bit. So first things first, we're gonna get right into the topic here, and we're gonna be talking about Modern Warfare, the new game that is going to be Call of Duty 2019. So first things first, I just want the game to not suck, and this is kind of going to play into my last point that I have written down here that I'm gonna touch on obviously toward the end of the video. So first things first, I want the game to not suck. That's kind of going to be like the whole overview of basically where I'm going to go with this whole thing, and I will just want really good support for the game in general. Not sucking is going to be a huge thing, especially for the longevity and the lifespan of this game. It's going to be major because this is a game that seems to have a lot of people extremely hyped. A lot of people, including myself, that said that they weren't even going to look at it or buy it. They're pretty much changing their minds now based on all of the leaks we've gotten, especially me anyway. The leaks that we've gotten, it just reminds me so much of Call of Duty 4. I can't see myself not buying it, or at least giving it a chance, but I might buy a hard copy so I can at least return it and not have to lose my money on a digital copy. So 100%, I just want it to not suck. I just want good support, I want good updates, and just a good game. Like, the thing that these developers seem to miss is the fact that this isn't the Black Ops 2 days, and this isn't Modern Warfare, like 2, 3, Black Ops 1, even like the older games like World at War, Call of Duty 4, like these aren't those days. People need things to be changing and things to be updated. And I'm pretty sure I touched on that in my last video when I talked about Call of Duty 2019 and 2020. If you guys didn't check out that video, I suggest you guys do. I made a couple good points in that video as well. I'll probably link it in the description down below if I remember to. But good support is going to be a major thing that Call of Duty has been lacking on since, I want to say, Black Ops 3 was the last game that we got full on supported. Like, that game had DLC weapons, maps, everything just kind of shot all out at us, and I think that's going to be a huge key because, like I said, these aren't the games that we know and love. These are newer style games. The community's not the same as it was in those older Call of Duty days, and it's a lot bigger and a lot more bitchy, I'd say. A lot more people are just sitting around and just complaining 100%. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I did my fair share of complaining about Black Ops 4 just because, I mean, fuck it, everybody was complaining about Black Ops 4. The game kind of just totally fell off, and I don't know, I just don't want to see it happen again because the way that Black Ops 4 has gone, I know that there's a lot of people that have kind of stuck it out on that game, but it's just not gonna fly, and a lot of people, like I said in one of my past videos talking about Call of Duty, I know, I've talked about Call of Duty so fucking much recently, it's not even funny. And I've also tried to record several other videos and reiterations of what I'm trying to say here, so I can't remember if I've already said things in another video or if it was just a recording that I ended up throwing away. Good support and frequent updates are going to go hand in hand here, and we want both. We want support, we want transparency, we want updates, we want new weapons, we want maps. So apparently also they've said that the campaign is going to make No Russian look like a joke. Basically, in short term, they made like a whole article about how gory and crazy the campaign's going to be, and I'm pretty sure Charlie Intel tweeted something, I think it was today or yesterday, that even some of the game testers were like crying and mentally fucking blown away by some of the shit that they implemented into this game. So I'm like really hoping for that because I'm actually pretty excited to play the campaign just because it's a prequel to Call of Duty 4 campaign. Overall, man, I just want a good game. I just really want a good game. And I literally said that in my notes. I just said, just want a good game that people want to play and people will want to watch over everything else. Not over everything else as in like other games, but that's like the biggest point that I'm trying to make here is I just want a game that people want to grind, they want to watch, they want to just be involved with. Shit like that, man. I feel like means so much more than me just making a cut comp playing multiplayer, bitching and complaining about this guy playing like an asshole, and this being implemented into the game, and this not being fair. It's like, I want something that's gonna be more immersive for everybody. It's gonna be something that kids can enjoy, joy to teenagers, to people my age and adults. But overall, man, we just need a good game. We need a good Call of Duty that people are actually going to want to stick with. They're going to want to be seeing the updates from it. They're going to be hyped to see these updates from it. I mean, I might just be getting way too ahead of myself and just talking too much and thinking too much about the Modern Warfare 2 days and like when the DLC would drop on those games and people will be talking about it at school, and then like everybody gets home and they all hop in an Xbox Live party or a PlayStation game, whatever it is. I think the game is bringing so much nostalgia to me that I'm actually trying to relate it to these older games, which isn't good because I feel like that's going to get my hopes really high, or it's going to be really nostalgic and it's going to be trash because nostalgia blinds us, and those are games, and the older games we didn't actually enjoy as much as we think. It's just nostalgia blinding us because that's when we just had the most fun playing the games. There's really not much else I can say about the whole topic, and I'm sorry that this video is actually extremely delayed. I've been ridiculously busy recently. To be honest, the closer we get to Modern Warfare, I guess the higher my hopes are getting. So I'm really hoping for the best. I hope you guys are too, and if you guys did happen to enjoy today's video, feel free to leave a like on it. It really helps the channel, helps me out, lets me know that I'm doing a good job, and you guys are enjoying the videos. I appreciate it so much if you guys do leave a like, and also subscribe if you guys are new. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, which is pretty insane to me right now, the way that I look at it. But anyway, guys, it has been your boy Jinzle. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.